Hello and welcome. You're watching This is Exclusive with me, Shavin Sen. We're coming to you live from outside Congress President Mallikarjun Kharge's residence. The political imbroglio continues within the Congress party. Who exactly will be the Chief Minister of Karnataka? That big question still remains unanswered. All this and much more on this edition of This is Exclusive. But up first, these are the headlines we're tracking for you at this hour. Kharge meets Rahul Gandhi, meeting with DKS and Siddaramaiah next. DKS and Siddaramaiah both in Delhi. Hectic parleys on in the national capital.
They have to support the other political party also. I am giving you the support in Karnataka, but you are fighting against me every day. It should not be the policy.
Congress response to Mamata's Congress should support other parties comment, says will continue to fight against Mamata.
हमारा सनातन धर्म है, हम हिंदुत्व को धर्म नहीं मानते। हिंदुत्व में ये कि जो हमारी बात नहीं माने उसको डंडा मारो, उसका घर तोड़ दो।
Congress's Digvijay Singh back with the anti-Hindutva rant, says Hindutva means violence. Three people dead, several injured in a blast in West Bengal's Medinipur. Allegations of bomb making surface. Ladies and gentlemen, it's almost been 60 years since the Congress came to power in Karnataka. Many would say it's been an unprecedented victory for the Congress party, which perhaps would have been celebrated by the party members. But what really turned out thereafter was the fight between DKS and Siddaramaiah, both Chief Minister aspirants. But the Congress party is yet to decide who will essentially lead the party in the state of Karnataka. Will it be DK Shivakumar or Siddaramaiah? In fact, now the entire focus has shifted to the national capital. We are in fact broadcasting from outside Mallikarjun Kharge's residence. A short while back, KPCC President DK Shivakumar had a meeting with Mallikarjun Kharge. In a short while from now, we will also have Siddaramaiah coming in, meeting Mallikarjun Kharge. But before we do that, let me just... we're getting in some more breaking news right now. Let's just get... Well, in fact, we were getting in some more breaking news, but before that, let's just go back with the continuing focus right now here in the national capital, where there have been hectic parleys, one after the other. DK Shivakumar as well as Siddaramaiah continuing with their parleys with the Congress High Command. Before I put across what really transpired in the last 48 hours, let me quickly give you a sense of what's really happening here. We are outside Mallikarjun Kharge's residence, where you can see the security has been beefed up too. In a short while from now, Siddaramaiah would be reaching here. We have our reporters at the ITC Maurya, where Siddaramaiah was staying. In fact, he hasn't really spoken to the media so far. But this is what has happened so far. Siddaramaiah is now in the national capital. He's camping here. His team has already floated this entire report. In fact, I think in a short while from now, we're getting in some more response now coming in. We have someone coming out. Let's just cut to these visuals. No one there in the car. So let's go back with our focus right now. What's really happening? We're expecting that Siddaramaiah would be coming back, would be coming to Mallikarjun Kharge's residence in a short while from now. Important to point out here is that Siddaramaiah has already had a meeting, a dinner meeting with Mallikarjun Kharge late last evening. Thereafter, today, the whole day, he's been camping at ITC Maurya in the national capital. No such meetings have actually taken place. But here, the focus, the epicenter, essentially being Mallikarjun Kharge's residence, where we have seen KC Venugopal, Rahul Gandhi was also here. Those meetings have taken place. Now, For DK Shivkumar, what has essentially happened right now, it's a do or die battle too. In fact, we're getting in some more breaking news right now. Siddaramaiah has already left from the hotel where he's stayed put all this while. In fact, these are the live visuals that are coming in. We'll try and go across to our reporters in a short while from now. A quick recap of what we know so far. DK Shivkumar, remember, was supposed to be here in the national capital. We're getting in some more live visuals coming in. We're expecting some developments here at Mallikarjun Kharge's residence. Let's cut to these visuals also as car basically comes out of... that's DK Shivkumar on your screens. There you have DK Shivkumar coming in right now, stepping out. Let's try and see if we can get in a word right now. He's basically coming out and he's stepping out of that meeting that has taken place. Important to point out here that DK Shivkumar would also be, he would essentially be leaving from here. Just with a folded hands, that's DK Shivkumar coming in here. DK Shivkumar leaving from the KPCC, from Mallikarjun Kharge's residence. In fact, he's had that short meeting with Mallikarjun Kharge. Not very sure whether he's going to actually speak to Mallikarjun. Well, whether he's going to speak or not, that is not very clear at this point in time. Siddaramaiah too would be coming in a short while from now. This meeting started, lasted for almost a few hours is what we know with Mallikarjun Kharge. We're trying to get in a word from Mr. Siddaramaiah, Mr. DK Kumar. Let's see if he actually does that, but it's very unlikely. It doesn't look like he's going to have that meeting. Well, in fact, unsuccessful attempt of getting that word from DK Shivkumar, who has been speaking. He's made that very clear that as far as the power sharing formula is concerned, remember that's the indication that's been coming all this while, that there could be a power sharing formula, but that hasn't really worked out. Let's play that entire development that has taken place, a report that we are putting out right now to give you a sense of what's really transpired in the last 24 hours.
It's been over 60 hours since the Congress won the Karnataka elections, and yet they haven't been able to announce a chief ministerial face. Back-to-back meetings are being held. The race is between the strategist and former CM of Karnataka, Siddaramaiah, and the KPCC chief DK Shivkumar. Sources indicate that the odds are in favor of Siddaramaiah. But DK Shivkumar is also giving a tough fight.
We have built this party, we have built this house. I'm a part of it. I'm not alone. I'm a part of it. A mother will give the child everything, whatever she needs. After all, if anyone is there, it is only the party, no?
DK has promised not to be a rebel.
Ours is a united house. Our numbers are 135 plus. I don't want to divide anyone here. I'm a responsible man. I have to look everyone in a same eyes.
The BJP is already taking pot shots at the confused Congress.
See, the hunger for power, the hunger for the chair, they're just fighting among themselves to who should occupy the chair. They're not least bothered about the people. The Congress party always stands for the power. Always they keep fighting. That's the culture of Congress, and the culture of Congress is violence.
When will the top brass finally make a decision? Or is the confusion a sign of things yet to unravel? Bureau Report, Republic TV.
A very big
Well, getting in some more details of that meeting that took place between DK Shivkumar and Mallikarjun Kharge. What lies ahead for DK Shivkumar? Remember, earlier we were picking up that the power sharing formula that has been floated by the Congress party is something that DK Shivkumar isn't very comfortable about. Siddaramaiah's camp has been saying that those who've got the maximum number of votes from the legislators should be given the post of the chief minister. In fact, DK Shivkumar's camp has simply rejected that, saying that it is the High Command which is going to decide who exactly becomes the chief minister of Karnataka. Let me quickly go across to my colleague Madhurima, who's been tracking Siddaramaiah for the last few hours from the time that he's been here in the national capital. Madhurima, what's the sense that you have got so far from Siddaramaiah's camp? Because you all have spoken to some of the legislative supporters are coming in. What really works in favour of Siddaramaiah at this point in time is the number of MLAs who are essentially supporting Siddaramaiah. Do we have an idea of how many legislators have basically come forward to support Siddaramaiah?
Well, Shravan, if we believe the MLAs that are camping here at ITC Moria with Siddaramaiah, they're saying that over 85 MLAs are in support of Siddaramaiah, and that they have asked, the Siddaramaiah faction has asked the party's top rung to open the ballot and count the votes and decide that who's going to be at the helm of Karnataka for the next 5 years. However, at the same time, the DK Shivkumar faction has made it abundantly clear that they're not going to fall for this mechanism to choose their leader. However, it is the top brass's final decision that will decide that who is going to helm the state of Karnataka, because once again the DK Shivkumar faction is pressing upon the fact that it is them that they did the groundwork, where Siddaramaiah camp is flexing their arm with the strength of MLAs. DK Shivkumar is quite positive, and you know, he's taking that sanguine approach with him that it is the top rung is going to pick him, and that is why he today reached, while yesterday he ignored the call that he is not going to come here. Today he reached the national capital and has met with the Congress president. Rest will know the final word, as Siddaramaiah has already read. He'll be reaching any time at your location, Shravan, where he will be meeting the Congress president. We'll see that how will he play his card in front of the Congress president. Shravan.
Well, thank you very much, Madhurima, for getting us the latest details. Let me also quickly bring in Harsha, who's been tracking the story from Bengaluru. Harsha, you've also spoken to your sources within the Congress camp. What is it that you're picking up? I'm told that you also have a guest joining us on this broadcast.
Exactly, Shravan. Now, apart from who will be the CM of Karnataka, another very important issue which is gearing up in the state of Karnataka is that the Muslim candidates, the Muslim winning MLA, should also be given the important folios in this government, in the Congress government this time. We are joined by KPCC Minority Department Vice President Mr. Lal Ahmed Seth. He is a KPCC Vice President of Minority Department. Mr. Lal, so we are seeing that Muslim groups are now demanding, you know, that important folios like home, finance and deputy CM minority should be made. What's your take on this?
See, the last 20-40 years, we are always supporting by the Congress, the Muslim and the Karnataka Muslim peoples. So now is asking the majority of the 137 the Congress is getting. So our Muslims, Maulvis and all communities, big peoples is asking the government and high commands, to Kharge and Siddaramaiah ji, everybody is you are giving a ministry. Why not a deputy CM of the last 70 years? Is the Muslim not getting in Karnataka?
Coming from that, this community, you also demand that, you know, minority face should be deputy CM.
Yes, it is true. It is true. Why not Muslim? Last 70 years we are not getting the deputy CM or CM. So we have the request to the Congress high commands. So all Muslim people should be requesting to the government when the Karnataka one deputy CM also be eliminated.
So, Shravan, this is the latest what we are gathering from Bengaluru right now. Apart from who will be the CM of Karnataka, one more issue is that a Muslim candidate should be given major places in the government formation right now. Back to you, Shravan.
Well, thank you very much, Harsha, for getting us the latest details. What perhaps one cannot ignore the fact is the support that has come in from the Lingayat community to the Congress party. In fact, the Haryana sect Mat Seer has now spoken to Republic TV, in which there is a clear demand coming in from the Lingayat community that a deputy chief minister should also be from the Lingayat community, and more importantly, the support that is essentially being extended to Mr. DKS. My colleague Prajwal spoke to the Harihara Matta Sia. Listen in to what they had to say. What is it that they are now demanding?
If you look at Congress party, they have given a lot of tickets, and out of 54, they have 34 MLAs are selected, and this time especially, a lot of Lingayats voted to Congress party. After 34 years, this much huge mandate the Congress got. It's because of Lingayat vote bank. Last 3 years, when it comes to CM candidate, the Congress projected only two persons, Siddaramaiah and DKS. So it is not right time to ask a CM post, but it is right to ask a DCM post and good portfolio for the Lingayat MLAs.
Okay, are you looking at any numbers in particular for the Lingayat MLAs?
At least 5 ministry.
5 ministries.
Because, yeah.
Well, in fact, we'll play out that full interview on this edition of This Is Exclusive in a short while from now. Once again, we'll play out the full interview while I take a question from my colleague Prajwal, who's spoken to the SIA to get a better understanding of what is it that the Lingayat community is essentially demanding. Let's be very clear, Prajwal, what has essentially worked is one, of course, the Muslim consolidation in favor of the Congress party. But importantly, as far as the Lingayat community is concerned, they too have who've traditionally been backing the Bharatiya Janata Party seems to have now moved towards the Congress. And that's the sense that you're also getting from that interview that you've done with the SIA earlier in the day. What more details are you picking up while we prepare to put that interview out, the full interview, in a short while from now?
You know, according to Swami Vachanananda of the Harihara Math, he's clearly gone ahead and stated that this time around the Lingayats have voted en masse to the Congress as well because they somehow feel betrayed because of what was done to B.S. Yediyurappa, and he was taken out while he was the Chief Minister as well, and things have definitely not gone down smoothly too. And this time around, the Lingayats too have believed in the Congress party and have given a chance, and therefore now the entire Lingayat community is going ahead and demanding 5 cabinet portfolios and also the post of Deputy Chief Minister from the Congress party, because it is 38 MLAs from the Lingayat community out of 51 who have won in itself, and therefore this could turn out to be a talking point. We are also speaking about tall leaders like M.B. Patil, Ishwar Khandre, Shamnur Shivshankarappa, Shamnur Mallikarjun, who are all from the Lingayat community as well, and this time around all of them most probably will definitely be included into the cabinet too, and we have seen in the past that both Ishwar Khandre and M.B. Patil have been a part of it. Shamnur Shivshankarappa, because his age is not on his side, he's demanding a cabinet portfolio for his son S.S. Mallikarjun as well. So the Lingayat community is somewhat together stating that they need all these plum portfolios too. But apart from the Harihara Math Seer, we are also looking at the Rambapuri Seer as well as the Dingaleshwara Swamiji, who have also expressed their opinion that they are strongly standing behind DK Shivkumar.
Well, thank you very much, Prajwal, for getting us the latest details. Let me just quickly once again give you a sense of what's really happening right now outside Mallikarjun Kharge's residence, the epicenter right now here in the national capital. In a short while from now, we're expecting Siddaramaiah to also come in. There's been a little bit of movement here at Mallikarjun Kharge's residence with several leaders meeting the Congress president. Earlier in the day, you've had Rahul Gandhi actually coming in, meeting him, and thereafter, of course, that meeting that went in between DK Shivkumar and Mallikarjun Kharge. What essentially would happen now with Siddaramaiah coming and meeting Mallikarjun Kharge, and who exactly will finally take that call? Will that announcement be made today or not? Let's just also bring in my colleague Varshini, who's joining us on this broadcast. Varshini, what is it that you're picking up from your sources within the Congress camp in Bengaluru? Are they expecting some sort of an announcement to come in sometime later in the day, or perhaps there could be further delay because DK Shivkumar here certainly wants the High Command, which is exactly referring to the Gandhi family, to step in, hoping that they're going to be able to reverse this entire decision that has been taken, because many say that since the numbers favor Siddaramaiah and not DK Shivkumar, he would essentially want the High Command to take that decision. What is it that you are picking up from the Congress camp?
for a reason. DK Shivakumar is fighting this hard even until the last point of time because he knows that he has done so much for the party, particularly like we are mentioning about how he's brought in the numbers in this particular election, and he is also constantly in every one of his press meet or any media briefing, he's been constantly repeating about how he has delivered what Sonia Gandhi had asked him to, and that is exactly why this fight is still going on, because DK Shivakumar is not letting go of this opportunity and his right to claim the chief minister post. And from the Congress sources that we are picking up that tonight, since there are back-to-back meetings and DK Shivakumar is also in Delhi trying to meet all the senior high command so that he can claim a spot, there is a very less chances that today there is an announcement is going to come. The announcement is expected in all likelihood to come in only tomorrow, and after the announcement comes tomorrow, there would be preparations made for the chief minister to be sworn in the day after. Therefore, Shravan, today later in the day we cannot expect an announcement to come, but still, since Siddaramaiah is on his way to meet Mallikarjun Kharge to also make sure that the spot that he has claimed for himself still stands, like we are picking up from sources about how the MLAs give him the major support.
Well,
So
Varshini, I'll just
Shravan,
request you to stay on as we're getting at some more breaking news. You already have... in fact, Siddaramaiah has already reached. You have the former Chief Minister of Karnataka. Minutes after DK Shivakumar met Mallikarjun Kharge, you have Siddaramaiah along with his supporters are now going inside Mallikarjun Kharge's residence. You have a large number of people accompanying Siddaramaiah at this point in time. Not very sure whether these are legislators who are basically going in, but certainly what's happening right now is that Siddaramaiah has been trying to show this kind of a show of strength is essentially what he's been trying to portray all this while, because what really works in favor of Siddaramaiah is the number game, and that's exactly what he's hoping would trump DK Shivakumar's chances in this run to become the Chief Minister of Karnataka. We'll have to wait and watch as to how things really pan out in the next couple of hours. Some say that it's unlikely that a decision or an announcement would be made today. That's with Siddaramaiah now going inside and meeting Mallikarjun Kharge. We'll have to wait and watch for how long actually does that meeting really go on, because it is largely believed that DK Shivakumar has an equation or a working relationship with Mallikarjun Kharge, and for that matter even for the Gandhi family. He's certainly hoping that there would be some sort of an intervention coming in from the Gandhi family, turning the prospects for DK Shivakumar. All this and much more on the other side as we slip into a short break, getting you more details.
Amity University has India's largest merit scholarship program, with thousands of India's most brilliant and talented students studying. For information on how to get up to 100% scholarship on full fees on the basis of board results, visit amity.edu/scholarships.
Sir, can we ask you a couple of questions on your relationship and the agricultural land that you had bought along with Priyanka Vadra and Robert Vadra? We've been trying to get in touch with you and ask you several questions on the land deals that you had along with Priyanka Vadra and Robert Vadra. Why are you trying to avoid the cameras, sir? CC Thampi, we've asked you several questions and wanted to ask you about your land dealings.
Hello, Moto.
Motorola, India's best 5G smartphone brand, brings you the latest news break from across the country only on Republic.
कुछ भी समझ में नहीं आ रहा, ये देखिए आप पूरा का पूरा टूट चुका है.
We have to leave from here. Due to the security reasons, we perhaps may not be able to reveal the location of the bunker where we were just a while back. These are the images which shows you the reality of what really happened in the city of Bucha. What you see right now on your screens is the reality of this war where thousands and thousands of Ukrainians have lost their lives. We are standing in the premise of a church right in the middle of Bucha, where we have seen bodies after bodies were being dumped inside these graveyards.
That is Christian Michelle. First visuals on your scene. Christian, would you want to speak? Christian, have you turned down the brewer? Christian, would you give facts to India?
Hello, Moto.
Motorola, India's best 5G smartphone brand, brings you the latest breaking news update from across the country only on Republic TV. They're going to try and come back once again. Here, sir. Sir, this is the back entry. This is the back entrance of Mr. Siddaramaiah. Sir, that's Siddaramaiah has been arrested right now. That's Siddaramaiah right now. On he's been arrested. On the screen, that's Mr. Siddaramaiah. Do you have to say?
Sachin, you tell me why you physically assaulted. These are the people who are physically assaulted.
Sir, he has been cooperating with the summons prior to arresting him in such a fashion.
Just to get out of this. Just to get out of this.
All eyes are on right now with that meeting taking place between Mallikarjun Kharge and Siddaramaiah. What you see behind me, this is where all the decisions essentially are now going to be made. But will it essentially be overturned with the Congress president intervening and perhaps hoping that Sonia Gandhi would also come to the rescue of the party? Remember, at this point in time, DK Shivkumar certainly insisting that Sonia Gandhi should actually intervene in this matter. Right from the time that the election results came in, he's invoked the Gandhi family multiple number of times, basically reminding that the family that during crisis times, it is DK Shivkumar who's always stood for the party and has been able to resurrect the party in the state of Karnataka, and hoping that the loyalty would finally be paid off. That's all that we could pack in this edition of This Is Exclusive. On the other side, news and updates continue.
That's Rahul Gandhi. That's Rahul Gandhi. We have to get an answer from Rahul Gandhi. Rahul, what do you have to say about the involvement of the shell companies, Rahul? Rahul, shell companies now. That's Rahul Gandhi who has just left from the AICC headquarters now moving toward the parliament.
Hello, Moto.
Motorola, India's best 5G smartphone brand, brings you the latest breaking news update from across the country only on Republic TV.
Mr. Rahul Gandhi raised the issue of institutions. Why these?
Republic TV can ask any number of questions. I'm not going to be...
But Mr. Rahul Gandhi raised the issue of institutions.
Rise.
Sir, he raised the issue of institutions. When the ED goes after you, these protests don't happen.
Obviously, you don't understand English. What can
I understand English, sir. Rahul, would you take a couple of questions on ED, Rahul? You can't push us around. मैं किसान की बात करना गरीबों की. ठीक है, मैं किसान की पूछता हूँ, आप पूछने दीजिए. मैं किसान की पूछता हूँ, पूछने दीजिए. मैं पूछता हूँ, बेरोजगारी की बात पूछने दीजिए. राहुल.
सर नहीं आप प्लीज भूपेंद्र जी, आज हादसा हुआ है, सबसे पहले तो सर क्या कहना चाहेंगे? सर कार्रवाई को लेकर क्या कहना चाहेंगे? भूपेंद्र जी कार्रवाई को लेकर क्या कहना चाहेंगे?
Hello, Moto.
Motorola, India's best 5G smartphone brand, brings you the latest breaking news updates from across the country only on Republic TV.
Sir, you are the... सर आप गुजरात के मुख्यमंत्री हैं, आज जनता जानना चाहती है सर आप गुजरात के मुख्यमंत्री हैं, आज जानना चाहती है जनता कि इतने लोगों की मौत हो गई है सर, लेकिन एफआईआर में किसी का नाम नहीं है। सर एफआईआर में किसी का नाम नहीं है। सर एफआईआर में
सर आज राज्य के मुख्यमंत्री है, इतने लोगों की डेथ हो गई है सर, लेकिन कोई जवाब नहीं है सर। अब तक एक्शन को लेकर भी कुछ नहीं किया गया सर।
DK Shivkumar meets with Kharge. He leaves. Siddaramaiah is meeting with the Congress president. Will the Congress then announce the chief minister's decision tonight itself? Even as the Congress attempts a balancing act, Muslim groups are asking whether they will be acknowledged for voting for the Congress.
They have to support the other political party also. I am giving you the support in Karnataka, but you are fighting against me every day. It should not be the policy.
The day after Mamata says Congress has to support other parties too, the Congress is rejecting Mamata's offer. They say will continue to fight against the West Bengal Chief Minister.
सनातन धर्म है, हम हिंदुत्व को धर्म नहीं मानते। हिंदुत्व में ये कि जो हमारी बात नहीं माने उसको डंडा मारो, उसका घर तोड़ दो।
Congress's Digvijay Singh is back with their anti-Hindutva rant. He says Hindutva means violence. At least 7 people are killed in an explosion in Bengal's East Midnapur. And this video goes viral. The former Pakistani minister Fawad Chaudhry is literally running away inside the court to avoid a rearrest. A very good evening. You're watching Republic and I'm Deepthi Sachdeva. For the last many hours, remember the only story that we've kept our focus on is what is happening in the state of Karnataka. Is Karnataka going to be another Rajasthan where you will see that infighting out in the open and the Congress clearly not being able to contain the different factions? Now the critical question to be asked is who really is going to be the next chief minister? In the last hour or so, you've seen DKS